Hello my dears, you all are welcome to my YouTube channel Mathsmaster Saman. Today too I am uploading a video to you. Today video is also on reflections. This also is extension of the reflection lesson we are discussing these days. And today's part of the lesson is how to find the line of reflection. In some instances the questions are given there, the object and image both are given, and you are asked to find the line of reflection, or sometimes you are asked to fully describe, giving you the line image and object of the reflection. In such instances also as you have to find the line of reflection, because the line of reflection is the defining factor for a reflection. Because to describe reflection, the line of reflection is a must. So therefore the finding the line of reflection is an important thing that you have to learn. Right now, let's say straight away we will start the studying process. Then this say this triangle PQR has been reflected onto triangle P-Q-R'. Now you are asked to find the line of reflection that reflects this triangle PQR onto triangle P-Q-R'. Now the line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line connecting a pair of corresponding object and image points. So what is the line of reflection? Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of a straight line that joins a pair of corresponding object and image points. Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line joining a pair of corresponding object and image points. What is the line of reflection? Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line joining a pair of corresponding object and image points. Then when you say the pair of corresponding object image point, you can take any pair of corresponding object and image points and join those 2 points by straight line and construct the perpendicular bisector of that straight line. Then for example then it is very clear that you have to use constructional technique in this case, because you have to construct a perpendicular bisector of a straight line segment. Now first of all I will refresh your memory. Sometimes you may have done this or you may not have, you may have the memory of this or may not have, but I will, for all purposes, I will show you how to construct a perpendicular bisector in the first place of a straight line segment. Now take this straight line segment AB, the point A, point B. Now if you are asked to construct a perpendicular bisector of this straight line segment AB, this is the process that you have to follow. These are the steps. First of all, keep the middle point at one of the points. I put the middle point first at B and draw an arc above the line. Then draw an arc below the line also. Draw an arc below the line also. Draw an arc below the line. And keep the middle point on the other point, that is A here, and draw arcs on the previous arcs, drawn from the other point. You can get the point intersection of the two arcs. Here also, below also you draw below the line and above the line. In both areas you drew arcs from both the points, both the end points of the straight line segment. Now you have got 2 points of intersection of 2 arcs. Then if you join these two, you will get the perpendicular bisector of this straight line segment AB. Right, this is the perpendicular bisector. This line is perpendicular to this line. It's a perpendicular bisector. That means line AB is divided into two equal parts. This part equals this part. That's why this is called perpendicular bisector. Then this is how you construct a perpendicular bisector to a straight line segment. Once again, to construct the perpendicular bisector to the line AB, you keep the middle point at one point and draw an arc above and below. Above and below. Then you keep the middle point at the other point and draw arcs upon the previous arcs, and you can find the points of intersection of the two arcs above and below the straight line segment. Then you join the points of intersection of the arcs and draw the line that will be the perpendicular bisector of the line AB. This is perpendicular, therefore there's 90-degree angle here. It's a bisector, that means this line AB is divided into two equal parts by this, therefore this part equals this part. Right, okay. That is how you construct a perpendicular bisector. That constructional technique has to be used in this instance in our lesson to find the line of reflection. We will see how it can be done. Once again, what is the line of reflection? Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of a straight line which joins a pair of corresponding object and image points. What is the line of reflection? Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line joining a pair of corresponding object and image point. Now we first of all you can choose any pair of corresponding object and image points. In this instance, first of all I will choose P and P dash. P is the image point of object point P. Therefore these two are corresponding object and image points. Now if you take Q dash is the image point of Q. Therefore Q and Q dash are corresponding object and image points. This R dash is the image of R, point R. Therefore R and R dash are corresponding object and image points. First of all, I will take these two points, object and image points P and P dash. I join them with a straight line. Join them with a straight line in the first place. Right. Right. Now I drew a line joining a pair of corresponding object and image points. Right. Now this is the line joining P and P dash, pair of corresponding object and image points, and the line of reflection of this onto this will be perpendicular bisector of this line. Then we will construct the perpendicular bisector following those steps. Keep the middle point here, draw an arc above the line and below the line also, and keep the middle point here, draw arcs upon those previous arcs. Yes, Now we got the point intersection of the two arcs, and we can draw the line of reflection. This is the line of reflection. Line of reflection. If you draw this line, it will pass through -1. -1 of on x-axis. Therefore, equation of this line is x equals -1. Right, we found. Now you can choose any pair of corresponding object image. You can choose this also. Now look at now from this is the perpendicular bisector of this straight line segment. From here to here distance is equal the distance from here to here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yes, that is the perpendicular bisector. There is the line of reflection reflecting PQR triangle onto P dash Q dash R dash, this object, this image. Right, I will go to another example here. We will find the let's say this ABC triangle is object, this image. Triangle ABC has been reflected on triangle A dash B dash C dash, and we asked to find the line of reflection. What is the line of reflection? Line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line joining a pair of corresponding object to image points. Now I can choose B and B dash. B is the image, B dash is the image of B. Then B and B dash are corresponding object and image points. A dash is the image of A. Therefore, A and A dash are corresponding object and image points. I can choose either B and B dash or A and A dash. I will take A and A dash. I will take B and B dash. Sorry, I will take A and A dash. You can choose B and B dash or C and C dash also. Right, we join A and A dash. Now we have to find the perpendicular bisector of this line also. Then keep the middle point here and cut an arc above and below. Here also. Then keep the middle point at A dash. Cut arcs on the previous arcs. Cut arcs on the previous arcs. Right, now you got the points of intersection of the two arcs and join them. That will be the line of reflection. Right, okay, this is the line of reflection. Now look at the equation of this line. It passes through -6. This is a slant line. The equation of the line will be in the form y equals mx plus c. Then look at this line is this directed, therefore it has a positive gradient. Gradient will be like this. You choose right angle triangle and get this length and this length. This length is 1, this length is 1, this length divided by this length is 1. Gradient is 1, and it passes through -6 on y axis, therefore intercept is -6. Therefore equation of the line will be y equals x minus 6. So that is the line of reflection which reflects triangle ABC onto triangle A dash B dash C dash. That is how you find the line of reflection when you are given the object and image of a reflection. When you get this kind of situations, follow this process, the constructional process, to find the line of reflection. And thank you so much. That is the end of today's video. Have a nice time. See you. We will meet with another video soon. Thank you. so much. Bye.